Okay, let me quickly do my spoilerific final check-in of Strange the Dreamer by Leanne, Leanne Taylor, a 2017 fantasy novel where um, this is part one, very long part one of a two-part story, and I have a feeling my review is going to be, do I continue or not? Let me talk it out. Because here's my initial reaction to the ending. The ending, um, I'm not surprised that Laszlo Strange turned out to be one of the blue demons, not demon spawn, god spawn. Um, I'm not surprised, but give it to Taylor. She did a good job of depicting it. The big revelation. It was very dramatically done, even though it wasn't surprisingly done for me. But it was dramatically done, which is cool. Which is cool. And I mean, you want it to be not like a so surprising that it's just like, well, that came out of nowhere. It's like, no, it was a lot of the groundwork was there and just came through. So yeah, kudos. He turns out he has the ability to shape all metals, or just the metals of this thing, the magical metals, the magical otherworldly metal that nothing else can actually dent, scratch, or pierce. Um, he's able to fly because it's magic. He makes this creation that it's got wings and it can fly. It flies him up to the thing. There is the cool thing that in the moment of that revelation, that Saraki dies. She plummets to the ground and is speared on the thing, and there's a screaming. It's kind of that thing of, oh, it's the opening. It's the opening thing of the story, which we assumed was a dream or a flash or a flashback to stuff that had happened earlier. No, apparently not. It was. I should actually re-listen to that opening again. But that is we've come up to that point in the story, which I'm kind of glad I didn't realize, because I would have been waiting for it, and versus kind of thinking like, oh, that was in the past. Though now that it's happened, I guess it makes sense that it was something that was coming. It was a foreboding. But yeah, so there's that. So kudos for making things more complicated. She dies in the moment of him becoming a god, basically, of coming into his power, the greatest joy. He's going to get to be with her, but um, in the very thing of that explosion and the thing coming over and him having to access his powers is also the moment where she gets tossed from the balcony way up high and plummets down, where I think she, from the heights we're talking about, she should actually just be a splattered pancake, not a artfully speared, beautiful corpse. So, magic again, I guess. Something of wind resistance must have slowed her down a bit, to not be just chunks all over the place. Something for him to carry up. He wants her to become a ghost, which is like, there's a part of me that it's like, no, that's wrong. Someone's dead. They should be dead. There shouldn't be anything else. And by the way, the one person who could do that for you is an evil motherfucker who will hold it over you like a dagger. And indeed, that's what Minya does. At which point, you should be like, either I have a very strong impulse that he should either be kill Minya, just, and he's got the total powers to do that. His statue muscle could do that in 2 seconds, squash her like a bug. He's got massive powers, or he should simply walk away because it's a ghost. This thing of Soraka is a ghost. It is something that is not natural, that should not be there, and I don't want to be there. Which I think comes down to how I feel about them as a couple. It's like, in some ways, Minya is the most, I find, is the most fascinating even though she is a bit maybe too mustache twirling, like I could see her be getting a little bit more humanized and being kind of interesting. Whereas I don't know if I'm that interested in Laszlo and in Saraki, and I really don't think I care about their whirlwind romance. Um, you know, getting to be inside each other's minds, and it's like I don't think I care enough, which I guess will be a part of my review of why I might not be going on. This is all early days. This is my first reaction to it, but I'll think about that and go from there. But yeah, meh, meh. I'm not I'm not mad that I did, and it's like it's well told, but it's also just like meh. This might be the best good stepping off point after 18 hours of listening. And do I want to do another 18 or God help me 20 or 24 because these things always get longer in the second half of things like this. We shall see. All right, I'll leave it there. More videos later.